Sorry to break it to you Lakers fans, but the price just went up. The Lakers are expected to target a veteran wing on the trade market to replace Dorian Finney-Smith. There was some Andrew Wiggins buzz a few days ago, but I've heard the asking price for Miami was pretty high. We're talking basically everything or close to everything the Lakers could offer from a top asset standpoint. So I don't think that's going to happen. My thing is, Andrew Wiggins is not a bum. And we need to stop trying to lower the value of Miami Heat players when the Miami Heat, they regard their players and their assets very high. Andrew Wiggins is 30 years old. He's in the middle of his prime, and he's a champion. You're telling me that LeBron James and Luka Doncic is going to be guarding wing defenders for 82 games? Absolutely not. They're going to be cooked. So in any deal for Andrew Wiggins, I'm going to need a first-round pick. All these other teams can get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 first-round picks. They can get everyone who they want, when they want it, how they want it. And when it's the Miami Heat's turn, oh, no, it's too much. Oh, it's too high. Oh, you guys are trying to fleece. Why is everything that has to do with the Miami Heat trying to fleece? Okay, like I said, if the Lakers want Andrew Wiggins, they're going to have to throw in that first-round pick, whether they like it or not.
Happens on the trade front? It's a good question. It's been quiet. You know, there was some Wiggins buzz a few days ago, but I've heard the asking price for Miami was pretty high. We're talking basically everything or close to everything that the Lakers could offer from like a top end asset standpoint. So I don't think that is going to happen. I don't think the Lakers are trading Rui a first and Dalton for Andrew Wiggins. That's not fair. It's not fair value. That's not a realistic trade. So I think Miami's playing hardball, and we'll see if they soften their stance and if it's just more a game of chicken or posturing or whatever.
The same thing goes for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've looked at Andrew Wiggins in years past in Milwaukee. I don't know of any recent conversations to confirm about Wiggins with Milwaukee, but I do believe he works contractually with Pat Connaughton and some other salary going out the door, per Jake Fisher. Once again, I'm a cook the Milwaukee Bucks. You guys put your nose in our Damian Lillard business and ruined everything. So you think I'm just going to give you Andrew Wiggins without some draft compensation? I'm going to need that first-round pick. The only issue is the Milwaukee Bucks, bro, they're not going to own their pick for the next 5 years. So once again, if you are not going to go out and go find me a first-round pick, you guys are not getting Andrew Wiggins. And no, we don't want Pat Connaughton.
We've also been hearing and reporting about the Bucks once again canvassing the league for opportunities to trade Pat Connaughton. I don't know exactly how the cap math would work, but Marcus Smart has been one name that I have heard they have been targeting or at least discussing in those options. They've looked at Andrew Wiggins in years past in Milwaukee as well. I don't know of any recent conversations to confirm about Andrew Wiggins with Milwaukee, but those are two names that I do believe work contractually with Pat Connaughton and some other salary going out the door with this new unbalanced trade math that the CBA allows, where you can take back, I believe it's $8.5 million more than you send out.
One name I've heard for the Miami Heat has been John Collins. Utah has been trying to move off of him for seemingly 2 years now. I do think that if it happens, his most likely spot would be the Miami Heat. And the Heat are also connected to DeMar DeRozan. We're pretty much connected to the same role players every single season, especially DeMar DeRozan and John Collins. My thing about John Collins is I liked him about 2 years ago. But right now with the rotation that we have with the bigs, with Khalil Ware, Bam Adebayo, and we also have some young prospects coming up, I don't really see a need to bring him on, especially with his high salary. Is he a great role player? Absolutely. He's improved from his three-point shot. He was kind of in a slump a few years ago, but overall, like I said, I like John Collins, but right now for where this Miami Heat roster is, we're not winning a championship. So what's the point of bringing on an older role player like this? Same thing with DeMar DeRozan. I understand he's great in the regular season and he can really score buckets, but we got to think bigger picture here, and we got to continue to stick with the young movement going forward. We have some major news with Terry Rozier. He really did beat the feds. Terry Rozier, as of now, has been cleared. He finished the season with the Miami Heat. There's nothing really active of right now with him. Shams says Terry Rozier has been cleared from his betting scandal. Let's get into the video.
A lifetime ban on prop betting, I believe. And then Terry Rozier, I believe, had an investigation, but then that thing disappeared. So hopefully he has been cleared. And if that is the case, hopefully we know that and we can tell the world about it. It's happened in football.
Terry Rozier, as of right now, it has been cleared. I mean, he finished the season with Miami. There's really nothing really active as of right now with him.
That's good.
That's good news.
The NBA spokesman Mike Bass did give a statement to me yesterday. He said that the league is cooperating with the federal prosecutors. So the league essentially, I mean, this is a federal matter now. Like, this is.
Now, it's a shame Terry Rozier never worked out with the Miami Heat. I thought he would have been electric for this team. I thought he would have brought a lot of scoring and a lot of versatility. But unfortunately, things sometimes just don't work out. Things have gotten really stagnant with the Miami Heat and Jonathan Kuminga. Miami has bypassed setting up a meeting with the Warriors' restricted free agent, Jonathan Kuminga, and did not aggressively pursue him in his first hour of free agency. There has been no contact between the parties, but no aggressive Heat pursuit as of this point. Let's get into the video.
What's the actual market for Jonathan Kuminga?
This is what I can say about Jonathan Kuminga. Knowing him, having worked out and observed his workouts in Miami. I've caught a few of his workouts down there. Kuminga is somebody who is extremely confident in his talent. Extremely confident in his talent. He believes he can be a major player in this league, star-level player. With that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if he betted on himself and just accepted the qualifying offer to go into unrestricted free agency next summer. I haven't talked to, this is not any intel, this is just me knowing him, knowing what type of individual he is. I don't see him taking below his value on a 2 or 3, 4 year deal just to get a deal done. He believes that he can play in this league and be a major factor. And he believes in himself. So with that being said, I would lean towards thinking that he probably would hit unrestricted.
Kuminga can say whatever he wants. He said it out of his own mouth that he needs to prove himself in the NBA. So that means that you're going to get a prove-it deal. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support.